Hi, everyone. Gene Nichols back with you, and the Coachella Valley Economic Partnership is front and center again, along with the Desert Business Association. They're teaming up on something, and I'm going to let Laura James tell you all about it. She is CVEP's VP of Innovation. Laura, welcome. Great to have you here.
Thank you, Gene. Good to be here.
Riverside County Innovation Month. That's the month of April. Tell us about that.
That is a county-wide celebration of all the innovation that is going on here. You know, we are part of the Southern California region, but a lot of people outside of this region, when they think innovators, they think of something happening in San Diego or in LA. They don't always think about Riverside County as a place where stuff is really happening. And so this month, every year of April, is dedicated to changing that perception.
Well, we're really just a bunch of old rich people sitting around in a golf cart all day, aren't we, Laura?
I wish. I'm not.
Well, I'd like to be there someday, but there are some people who perhaps are far younger and are certainly smarter than myself who are putting together what are called fast pitches. Tell us about Fast Pitch Greater Palm Springs, and it has nothing to do with a softball game.
It is not a softball game. Fast Pitch Greater Palm Springs. This is the fourth annual event. We would have done one last year in 2020, but we won't talk about all the things that happened in early 2020 or the things that didn't happen in early 2020. So we are excited to be back this year, bring this event back. It's a very exciting event. Anybody can participate, or almost anybody who has a young, small, or hopefully growing business. So you can think of it sort of like the TV show Shark Tank. You can have a product, you can have a service, you can have a really innovative way that your existing business did a pivot during the COVID pandemic, or you can have some sort of technology application that you can pitch. But you're going to get 5 minutes on stage to pitch your idea to a panel of experienced entrepreneurs, and they are going to judge your idea and possibly even send you on to the finale event hosted by Riverside County, where there will be $10,000 in first prize money.
The one in Riverside County is coming up at the end of April. The one here in the Coachella Valley is going to be Wednesday, April 14th from 11 in the morning till 2 at the beautiful Mary Pickford Theater at The Place on Pickford Street in the heart of downtown Cathedral City. And oddly enough, COVID is still somewhat impacting it because you're not going to have that great audience on hand to watch it and cheer people on, are you?
That's right. We always got a big kick out of encouraging the people who were participating in the competition to bring their families, bring their friends, because part of it is getting the experience of pitching up in front of people, because a lot of these people may eventually go and make a pitch to investors who they are trying to convince to give them money. So it's really nice to have some practice and experience doing that in front of people. And this was sort of a friendlier way to do it because it's a friendly audience with people that you know in it. But this year, for safety reasons, though we are hosting it at the beautiful Mary Pickford, where we can be all nice and spread out, we can't be as spread out if we have an audience there. So we're just going to record the event so that everyone can watch it after the fact, but we're not going to have an audience for the event.
And then some of these people could go on, as you say, to the bigger event, which is for all of Riverside County, the Fast Pitch Finale, which is going to be dealing with technology-focused competitors, and that's set for Wednesday, April 28th. So there's no rest for the weary. You've got to get your idea and get it out there quick.
We do have a really good track record of sending people from Greater Palm Springs on to the countywide competition and having them actually perform really well. We've had a couple of second-place winners there. So we like to really show off Greater Palm Springs when we do these countywide competitions.
And where's the best place for folks to go to get involved with this Wednesday, April 14th Fast Pitch Greater Palm Springs event?
They should go right to our website, CVEP.com, Coachella Valley Economic Partnership. You can just type that in your Google search bar if you'd like to do that. And look under events. You'll find all the information there. It has a link to the application. It has a link to the rules. There are a little bit more stringent guidelines this year than there have been in years past because each year it just gets a little bit more competitive. And you can find everything that you need there right on the events page of our website.
And innovation is the name of the game because as we have just found out in the past year plus, basing everything on tourism, golf, tennis, huge concerts, that's not always the way to go with the BNP Paribas being canceled, Coachella Fest, Stagecoach, some of our biggest events out here haven't happened because of this pandemic. And of course, we are a tourism based area. And when hotels aren't open and restaurants can't serve, trying to invite people just to come out here and lay in the sun isn't everything it's cracked up to be, is it?
That's right. And that is really our mission at CVEP, is to diversify our economy so that there are meaningful career paths for people who grow up here, so that there are year-round jobs available for those of us who want to be here year-round, so that you don't have to work 2 jobs during season and then take the summers off. Most people don't want to do it that way. So that's why we're doing this. And this competition hopefully will help draw some of these innovators out of the woodwork so we can help them grow their businesses and make things happen.
All right, Laura James, VP of CVEP's Innovation Department. Is there a limit to the number of people you can accept as entrants into this competition?
Well, there's certainly no limit to the number of people who will apply. Given that we have just a couple-hour window in the middle of the day, we're probably going to cap participation at about 5 people, maybe 6.
Wow.
So not a lot. Not a lot. It's competitive.
Oh, my. All right. CVEP.com, the place to go. Get an application there. Get everything filed and done by Monday, April 5th. And then Laura or someone in her office will be contacting these people and going from there, or they wait for further word?
Yeah, I'll get in touch with them. They will hear from me directly.
Look at that, folks. You get a personal call from Laura James, Vice President of Innovation at the Coachella Valley Economic Partnership. Doesn't get any better than that, Laura, does it?
It really doesn't. It makes me sound a lot more famous and important than I am.
You will be when we get through with you, that's for sure.
That's why I'm here, Gene.
CVEP.com for you to try to get involved with the Fast Pitch Greater Palm Springs. Pitch your idea for this big event coming up from 11 till 2 at the Mary Pickford Theater in the heart of Cathedral City on Wednesday, April 14th. Again, local entrepreneurs, come up with your idea, and the deadline to get everything submitted is on Monday, the 5th of April. Laura, great to chat with you. Thanks so much, and hopefully all the smart folks will come out of the woodwork, get their stuff submitted, and go for the gusto, I guess you would say.
We are really looking forward to it.
Great to have you with us. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Gene.
I'm Gene Nichols.